name is Leanne, and we're going to be doing a circuit workout today. It's going to consist of lower body, upper body, and core. We're going to go through each circuit twice, and each circuit has 5 exercises. Our equipment that we'll be using today is some dumbbells. I have a little bit heavier and then a little bit lighter weight. So let's go ahead and get started with the warm-up. Let's just start with some marching. We want to be nice and tall, getting those knees up, just focusing on getting our muscles warm for when we are getting into the workout. Good job, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep marching, but we'll be moving our arms up and down. Really just getting those shoulders warmed up. Great job. This can just be slow and controlled as we're just going up and down. 5, 4, hamstring stretch in 3, 2, and 1. So for this one, we put a leg out front. We'll be putting our arms down, reaching up and back. We can go ahead and do that with the other leg as well. We don't want to be stretching to the point of pain, but we just want to be stretching to the point of tension. Make sure we're careful of what our back is doing throughout this entire thing. We don't want it to be sloped. So I'll move sideways so you can see what it looks like. All right. We'll do 2 more of these and then we'll switch to our next exercise. Alright, our next exercise is going to be our page turners. So what we do is we'll be bending over and we'll bring one hand up over our head and we'll follow that with our gaze. Then we'll come back to neutral and do it right with the other arm. We want our neck to be in a neutral position, just following that spine. We don't want it to be up looking at the camera or at me. We just want it to be nice and neutral throughout this entire thing. And also be aware of what your back is doing. Do 2 more and then we can get right into our workout. Alright, so our first circuit of the workout is going to be lower body. And we can go ahead and grab our weights. These are the little heavier ones. We can bring them to our chest. We'll start with our squat. So we'll have our feet a little wider than shoulder width apart, and we'll be squatting down, coming back up. Go at our own pace for this, and just be careful with our form. We want to be careful of what our knees are doing. We don't want them to come in or out. We can just have a nice neutral position. We want our chest nice and tall. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We can go ahead and switch to our Rdls. So I'll move sideways so you can see. But we'll also have our feet shoulder width apart. We're going to have our weights up right here, and we're going to follow it along our legs until we can go as far as we can. We want to be hinging at the hips. We want our back to be nice and straight and our shoulders back. Just go for your own pace at this. If this is a little too hard, we can just go down to our knees and then come back up. Good job, everyone. You can do this. Be mindful of what your head is doing and your neck. Not looking up at me. Just focus on having good form throughout this entire workout. 3, 2, and 1. So our next exercise, we're going to have a wider stance. And this is ladder lunges. And we're going to lunge down, come back up. This really isolates our glutes and our quad muscles. Nice and tall, careful of what that knee is doing. I'm going to keep breathing as we go throughout this. If we need to drop the weight, you can totally do that. That's totally fine. Three, 2, and 1. We're going to move to the ground for these next 2 exercises. So we'll go ahead, take your time getting to the floor. We can lay on our backs, and what we're going to be doing is we'll put our soles of our feet together and then put it up towards the sky, come back down. We want our legs to be going out into like a butterfly position so that we're getting our adductor muscles. We want this to be nice, slow, and controlled. If you want to make this a higher intensity, you can go ahead and go slower on the way up, slow on the way down. So count to 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Great job, everyone. You can do this. 3, 2, and 1. We'll go to bridging. So our legs are going to be even with our hips, and we're going to get our glutes up towards the sky, and then come back down. So we'll go ahead and go up, hold it for a little bit, come back down. Up, down. If we need to make this a harder intensity, you can go ahead and straighten that leg out as you're going up. So we're breathing. Great job, you can do this. We should be feeling our glutes, our hamstrings, and some lower back throughout this, and even engage your core throughout this as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and get back to standing, and we're going to start our lower body circuit over. So go grab those weights, and we'll start with those squats again. Just do as many as you can throughout this. Keep going strong, you can do this. Nice, good posture. Focus on our knees. What are they doing? What's our back doing too? We don't want it to be sloping. 5, 4, Rdls in 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and get to our Rdls. Shoulders back, focus on that good posture. Nice big breaths in and out throughout the up and the down phase. make sure we're hinging at the hips, not so much the knees. 3, 2, and 1. Go right to those lateral lunges. We have a break coming up. It'll be a 30-second break, and we'll be able to do that after these next 2 exercises. So we have something to look forward to. So finish the circuit strong. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and get to the ground to start those butterflies. Up and down. We can also focus on getting some core engaged by smushing our lower back against the floor. We want to maximize the amount of muscles that we're working per exercise throughout this workout. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead with the bridges. Go ahead and get up, and go down. Get those hips up as high as you can. Engage that core. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, great job everyone. We'll take a break, 30-second break. For our breaks, we want to make sure we keep moving. If you need some water, go ahead and grab some water. We want to have active breaks just to keep our muscles warm, not have them tighten up or anything like that. Our next circuit is going to be our upper body circuit, and it also has 5 exercises. If you need a little bit longer break, you can just hit the pause button. I'm going to just go ahead and move right into our next circuit. So I'm going to start out with the lower weights. So we're going to do overhead press, so go ahead and put your elbows even with your shoulders. We're going to press up towards the sky, come back down. If we're straining to get those weights up, we should probably go to a lower weight so we can focus on having good form. Really good to be focusing on our core and our back, just to engage all of that throughout this exercise. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and put the lighter weights down. I'm going to grab a little bit heavier weights, and we're going to do bent over rows. So we'll be bending down, having the weights down. Make sure our shoulders are back, our back is straight. It comes up, squeeze your shoulder blades, come back down. We want to make sure that we're engaging that upper back. Making sure our neck has a neutral with our spine. Make sure we're breathing. What we can do is have a do slow on the way up and slow on the way down if we want to increase the intensity. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Our next exercise is going to be bicep curls. So we'll be having our elbows in towards us and bring one hand up to our shoulder, bring it back down, and then we'll go with the other arm. We want this nice, slow and controlled because we really want to just target the bicep muscle. Everyone's doing so great. I know you're working hard. Just keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we'll go to our tricep extensions. I'm going to use one weight, hold it over my head, go down, and then come back up. We want this nice, slow, and controlled, focusing on those triceps, isolating them just like we isolated the biceps. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everyone. So what we'll do is we'll go to the lighter weights again, and we're going to focus on our rotator cuffs. So we'll start at a neutral position, bring our arms up, and then up again, and then come back to this position. We'll just keep doing that. Really want to focus on what our other muscles are doing throughout this exercise as well. Just keeping an eye on our core and just getting these slow and controlled throughout. After this exercise, we'll go right into doing this circuit again, and then we'll get another 30-second break. We'll do 2 more of these, and then we'll start the circuit over. Great job, everyone. So we'll go ahead and start out with those let's see. Oh yeah, we want to start out with our overhead press. Go ahead and go up, come back down. Ooh, starting to feel it burn. You can do this. Great job, everyone. 3, 2, and 1. So we'll go ahead and do the bent over rows. Bend over, squeeze those shoulder blades. Everyone's doing great. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go right into those bicep curls. Nice tall posture. You want to breathe in and out throughout all these exercises. Make sure that adequate oxygen can get to those muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and do our tricep extensions, and then we'll do our rotator cuff exercises. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Do our rotator cuff exercises. Bring it up, up, and then we'll go down to neutral. After this exercise, we will get a 30-second break, and then we'll move right into our third circuit of our core. 3, 2, and 1. We'll have a 30-second break. Keep moving. If you ever need more break, you can just hit the pause button on your screen and just take that break that you need. So we are going to go right and get started on our third circuit. So we're going to start out with inchworms. So we'll be crawling out, planking, and then coming back up. If this is a little too challenging, we can start out on our knees and then come back up. Great job, everyone. Keep going strong. You can do this. We'll do one more and we'll go to our next exercise. So we'll also be getting on the floor, and we're going to do mountain climbers. So we'll go up, bring our knees up. This just gets a lot of different muscles. You should be feeling our core, as well as our hip flexors and maybe our glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and get to the ground. We're going to do our Russian twist. You can grab one or both of your weights. We're going from side to side. This gets our oblique muscles. We want to make sure we're nice and tall, shoulders back, good posture. If we want to increase intensity, we can just go ahead and bring those legs off of the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and move to our next exercise, which will be our Supine Joe Touches. We'll go on the ground, bring our legs up towards the sky, be reaching towards our toes. If you're having trouble keeping your feet up towards the sky, you can just go ahead and bend them and still continue to reach up. This helps target our rectus abdominis. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and get to a sitting position. Nice tall posture, shoulders back. We're going to just focus on getting that core engaged as we're sitting. We want to be breathing in and out throughout this entire thing. Everyone's doing great. You can do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and start the circuit over with our inchworms. Make sure we're planking at the end of those as calling out. You can do this. Engage that core as we're going out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go right into those mountain climbers. This is our last circuit. We can do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and go to our Russian twists. Feet on the ground or up in the air if you choose to do that. Slow and controlled throughout this. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and do our supine toe touches. Engage that core, finish strong. I know you can do this. Make sure we're breathing. Good breaths in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last exercise, we're going to be doing the V-sit. All right, nice and tall. Just focus on getting that breathing. In and out. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to go right into our warm-up in 1. Great job, everyone. You did it. So we'll go and get onto our stomachs. We're going to do the cobra stretch. So I'm on my elbows, and we're just focusing on engaging that core, really just stretching out what we just worked. We want to be breathing in and out throughout this entire exercise. If we need a little bit more of a stretch, we can go ahead and get onto our hands to just stretch out that back a little bit. I'm going to just go ahead and do this today. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring that leg up to stretch our quads. We want to focus on making sure that our knee is not going from side to side. It's just even with our hip. 3, 2, and 1. Switch to our up next leg. Good breaths in and out. Focus on not craning that neck as we're stretching our legs. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to get into a sitting position to stretch our adductor muscles. Put our soles of our feet together, bringing them in as far as you can. Sit nice and tall. Just focus on getting those adductor muscles. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and get to a standing position. Go ahead and stretch our triceps. Just bring it over our head, breathing in and out. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and go to our next exercise, or our next arm. Breathing in and out. 3, 2, 1. And you are all set for today.